Hello, Paul with Trailagain here today, and ironically enough, I'm going to be showing you a demo on how to sharpen a knife. I say ironically because it's something that I've struggled with most of my life. What I have here is the standard Lansky sharpeners system, and I say standard because it came with 3 hones, a vise, and an oil. Now you see I do have a 4th hone here. This is the ultra fine. It's also known as a sapphire. I have picked it up since buying the kit because it wasn't giving me quite as sharp an edge as I was hoping for. So I went from the fine to the superfine. Have had excellent results. As we all know, the issue with sharpening knives is blade angle. Lansky has addressed this issue with this little clamping system that will lock on the blade of your knife, and then it allows you to set the angle of your hone by using these carrier rods. So Lansky recommends that you put the clamp in the center of the blade from right to left, and that you clamp it on anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 inch. So you see there, that's roughly it. Again, it's not an exact science. I found for basic blade maintenance, the coarse is not used that often. I really only use the coarse stone when I'm trying to take and either change the angle of a blade. Say I get a knife that comes with a 20-degree angle on it, but I'm going to be using it more as a pocket knife and I want to get that 25-degree angle on it. I would go ahead and use this. Takes a little bit of time. Or if I were to chip or ding a blade, this is a great way for removing that. But once you get the knife sharp, if you take care of it, you're not going to be using this a whole lot. So you have 3 different. This here is the medium stone. It's coated green. It's got a nice little hole here, and you can see the wing nut, and that's how the rod attaches. And the secret to the system is you want this rod to line up with your hone, so it makes a nice straight line. That's how you get your angle. So you can see I've got all 3 of my hones all mounted up in their carriers, their rods. I've got the clamp installed on my knife and I'm ready to sharpen. I'm going to want to go ahead and grab the clamp, slide the rod into the 25-degree slot, and then as you can see, that mates up really nicely with your knife blade. And what Lansky recommends is for the medium, the fines, is that you do 2 sets of 12 per side. So I'm going to go 12 times this way, flip it over, go 12 times this way, and then repeat. So I'm going to make a couple passes with the medium just to show you how it's done. I think you'll get the gist, and I'll spare you the details of having to watch it. But they do recommend that you put the blade here, you make a drawing motion. As you pull down towards the clamp, you slide the hone along. The magic of the system is you repeat. Now we're going to do 12 passes with the fine. I've gone ahead and finished my 24 passes with the fine. I'm pretty sure you've caught on, but the purpose of doing 12 on one side, flipping it over, doing 12 on the other, flipping it over, doing 12 on one side, flipping it over, doing 12 on the other, is to keep your blade centered. Again, far from rocket science. We're going to do our 24 passes with the sapphire. I've gone ahead and finished up my remaining passes with the superfine or sapphire hone. So the knife is now sharp. That's all it takes to sharpen a knife with the Lansky honing system. It's really, really user-friendly. But now the true test is to see how sharp the system actually made my knife. The knife is sharp, and it's a sharp that I am proud of, being that it's something I've never actually been able to do well, and now I have very, very little qualms about making sure that my knives are very sharp. Overall, very happy with the system. Makes it pretty easy. $26 investment, plus I think I spent $11 extra for the super fine. That was my tutorial on how to sharpen a knife using the Lansky sharpening system. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, subscribe. Hope you have a great day, and thank you from Trailagain.